Hey everyone, this is Zach from World of Game Design coming at you again with another preview of another Kickstarter. This one is one of my personal favorites. This is one that I've been working on for a long time. I'm super excited about it. I'm wearing my Drifter's Atlas t-shirt just to kind of remember where we all started here. And today I'm going to be talking to you about Shards of Ascension. Now, Shards of Ascension started a couple of years ago with a little zine here on Kickstarter called Motherload. This is a level 1 to 3 adventure that I wrote. It's fantasy, it's D&D 5e, and it takes your characters on a journey that ends up being in a mining expedition with some dwarves and gnomes. I followed that up with my team in last year with Evershift. Evershift is a level 4 to 6 adventure. It's a romp through the Feywild, and it is pretty dang awesome. We've ran both of these since then various times, both in playtests and online with friends and at conventions with strangers. We've heard feedback from different people that bought these on the initial Kickstarters, and what we've heard is that these are pretty darn great, which is awesome. I like that a lot. They're designed and written, and my team are dungeon masters and writers who took part in Adventures League and organized play for D&D in general. And this is kind of our idea of how to write adventures that are targeted, that are meant to wrap up at certain points during an evening session. Each one of these is meant to be played over 3 evening sessions. There is guidance to expand them a little bit if you want, but we like the idea of telling stories that you're actually going to finish, that have an endpoint, and that will allow you to move on to something else. We got, you can see I've got a bunch of books back here, hardcover campaigns, and the reality is I love all those books, but it's really hard for me to make it through them. And if I do make it through them, it's a year and a half, 2 years of commitment. These are going to be a campaign that you can get through in just a handful of sessions. 6 sessions right here, getting you from levels 1 to 6. And with this Kickstarter, we're going to be doing levels 7 through 9 as well with the book called Filigree. Filigree is written by my friend and by Wizards of the Coast DM Challenge winner of 2021, Andrew Bashinsky. He's a great writer, and we've got other writers lined up to write and participate in our campaign as well. Eventually, there's going to be several more adventures for you to take part in. And the cool thing is they're going to continue into this framework of short, to-the-point adventures that give you what you need to know, tell a great story, and then let you go experience something else. You can always fill in the gaps between these with your own story set in the setting, if that's what you want, but that's not a requirement. We also wrote these to be one-offs, so while there is connective tissue, a goal for us was that these first 2 can also work really well as, one-shots or smaller adventures that you can drop into your own setting. If you're interested in these, you want to check them out. The first editions of these are available still on our website. There'll be links in the show notes. You can check them out. This Kickstarter is about funding Filigree Part 3, but also about doing reprints on these 2, because we've already sold out of all of our copies, and we did a big print run for each one. So we need to do a new print. We're going to do another editing pass on it. They're getting the layout updated. They're getting new covers, they're going to all look very unified at this point. So this is an exciting Kickstarter for me. It is about telling a story that I've been sitting on for a couple of years, a story that I think is going to be really fun, a story about how everyday people, everyday adventurers can, by hard work and a sheer bit of luck, become gods, ascend into the pantheon. That's the premise between Shards of Ascension, and I am really excited to get to tell the story. So check out the Kickstarter, check out these adventures. There's plenty of previews, and we'll see you next time.